Okay, here is one of my two white 42-inch Hunter low-profile ceiling fans. The other one is over there on my workbench. And this one is installed. It has a 4-way fixture on it, as you can see. This Hunter low profile was originally installed in the kitchen of my house until it got taken out and replaced with the brushed nickel Stratford. And then when we renovated, that fan got taken out and we don't have a fan in the kitchen anymore. So here it is. This fan actually went through quite a bit of damage, quote unquote. We lost the original light kit. We also lost the original motor housing and mounting bracket. This light kit I ordered off of the internet. The motor housing and mounting bracket I'm borrowing from the other low profile, the second low profile motor I just picked up at Habitat a few years back. I think it was the first ceiling fan I ever purchased at a Habitat restore. I'm trying to make this look as authentic to the original as possible. If I ever find an exact match of what the original light kit looked like, I'll probably buy it or just get it and put it on here. I mean, this is a pretty close representation, but it's not spot on. I believe these were the original pendants. Also, they look really nice on here. These are not the original light shades, however. The original light shades look like this. Originally we had 4 of them on there. Unfortunately, one of them broke a long time ago, and I think it broke like right after we took the fan down. And then we only had 3, and we still only have 3. I mean, I've been looking for a light shade that matches this exactly for years now. I've gone to lighting stores, Habitat stores, everywhere possible that would sell something like this, and I have had no luck so far. It just blows my mind how hard it's been to find one that looks like this. The other 2, by the way, are probably upstairs somewhere. It's just, I've been looking everywhere. And it looks like this. It has like a daisy-like wavy edge on the, and I believe it's a 1 1/4 inch fitter. It's got these straight lines down it, and it's clear. I think one time I came across one of these that was frosted. Also, it may have been a little wider at the bottom half. Yeah, it's just I've come close. I've found ones that are similar to that, but I've never found like an exact copy. So I'll just make do with these generic tulip shades for now. I mean, these shades are common. These shades can be found at just about any Home Depot or lighting store anywhere. Anyways, so this is the older model of the low profile. I believe it's called the R&M low profile, like the originals. The other one is also the older model. The other one is from March of 1987. That's what it says on the mounting bracket. I assume this one is from around the same time, but I don't know for certain. And some ways to tell that this is the older model is that it has the Hunter tag on the canopy as opposed to it being indented on the motor housing. Also, it has non-reversible blades. It's white on both sides. I believe the newer model has washed oak on the other side. Also, the other side of the blades are pretty dirty because when this fan was installed in the kitchen, it had these blades on it, and like from the grease from cooking in the kitchen, it caused the dust to like get stuck to the blades. Yeah, it just got stuck to the blades, all the dust from the grease cooking in the kitchen and whatnot. Also, another way to tell is that the switch housing is more narrow, and I believe it uses a different kind of switch cap. The two low profiles in my cousin's house, those are the newer or later low profile models from the 90s. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. It's time to demonstrate this fan. There is the light. That four-way fixture puts off a good amount of light. I did have CFLs in there, but I decided to swap it out for candelabras. And here is low. Another thing about this fan and the other one is, sorry, I was having quite a bit of a problem with the pull chain on those two fans. On the other one, the second one, the nut on the end broke off, and what I tried to do is I tried to put the one in that fan onto the other fan, but they both ended up breaking, so then neither of them could be used at all. Eventually, I ended up, buying new pull chains for them, but those cheap ones that they sell at Home Depot, they didn't work very well, so I finally got a cheap Home Depot one to work in the second low profile over there. I mean, the speeds are a little bit off, quote-unquote, but they're good enough. And in this one, I actually ended up buying a used one off of the internet, like one of those refurbished ones with pre-stripped wires and everything, and this one works great, so I may end up getting another one for the second fan, because this one works a lot better. There's medium. And the fan does have a bit of a hum. The majority of it is coming from the light kit, not the motor, though. Yeah, you can tell that noise is not coming from the motor, it's coming from the light kit, like the screws are vibrating a little or something. Yeah, I mean, for now though, I'm done with those pull chains. Those pull chains gave me such a huge problem. It's just, my head is still spinning from that whole pull chain thing, and maybe if in a few years or something, I'll replace the pull chain in the other one with the same kind I put in this one, but for now I'm just going to leave them be. Medium does seem a little on the slow side, though. Not sure if that's the capacitor's fault or the pull chain's fault, though. Probably the pull chain. Or maybe it's the capacitor, I don't know. But like I said, I'm done with this fan's anything within the switch housing region I'm done with, so I'll just let everything in there be for now. Jeez, that thing is really vibrating. And then there's high. This fan puts off a pretty good amount of air. Another thing I considered doing was putting matching light kits on this one and the other one. I could put four-way fixtures on both of them, or like schoolhouse globes on both of them. I'm probably going to keep the four-way fixture on this one, just, for nostalgic purposes, and show you this one real quick. I'm probably going to keep this one-way fixture on this one, mainly because so when I put the motor housing on, I don't have to remove the light kit. The motor housing can fit on here without having to remove the light kit, which is, I'd have to remove the light kit to take off the motor housing on the other one. So, I may end up putting a four-way light kit on here, but for now, this one's staying. It just makes things easier. and off. So there you go. This is one of two 42-inch White Hunter low-profile ceiling fans. So that is all there is to be said. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. The Russian Fazbear, out.